This is Salama Road, and these are some of the constructions going on after Machinje Secondary School around the Silverback Lounge. Sometimes where these water channels pour or drain the water to, like those places are not constructed like here. See how deep it is? It's not built. That simply means every other time water is going that other side in huge volumes that were collected, it affects the other places where it is going. It goes with the soil, and in the process of going with the soil, deeper ditches are dug, and it puts people at risk, even houses that are next at risk of falling into. Like here you see there is a lot of water that comes from up. You can clearly see how it has dug through here. So there is a lot of water coming from up going down. See the polythenes the other side, so meaning it goes with a lot of things, lot of polythene, and continues the other side. So this place is called Kulekana along Salama Road. So as we move towards this direction, we are heading to the south parts of Kampala. Remember, the 1,000 parts of Uganda are supposed, we don't have the 1,000 part of Uganda. The parts that are supposed to be called the 1,000 parts of Uganda are the ones that are in Lake Victoria, the islands of Lake Victoria. Because the side where Lake Victoria is, that's where we call the south. So I'm walking towards Munyonyo, which is on the shores, or which is at the beaches of Lake Victoria. So this is the south where I'm heading, the southern parts of Kampala. That's where. Just down, that is the Chibuya Market entrance, and then this road continues down to Entebbe, around 36 kilometers, and from here back to town it is 5 kilometers. Welcome to the video. So today I'm going to be taking you to the sides of Salama Road. The construction of Salama Road is going on, like there are some visible works that are happening lately, and that's what I'm going to be showing you. Hopefully you like the video. Meanwhile, I just wanted to show you this area, how it looks like as we continue to where we are going to be taking on. In the evening, this area is filled with people vending different things, ranging from foods, clothes, and other home items that you'd need. But during the day, they aren't around because the city council won't allow them. But there are a few of them that will come and then be on these spots. Night, I gave you how it looks like during the day, and this is how it gets busy at night. Different foods, meats, fish, chicken, people selling food on the ground, tomatoes and others, oranges. So that's how this place looks like at night. Let me even pass here through this corridor. It's usually feel different people selling different things, so these are like their stalls where they put them, and there are also more people in the evening walking through these channels to find taxis. There is a taxi stage around here, and recently we've received rainfall. Even in the morning we received rainfall. That's why it's a bit wet around here. So this is the taxi stage that I was talking about, where people be coming to, and most of the taxis will take you to the parts of Ndeje, which is Wakiso, and the parts of Salama, which is this road that I'm taking on, which is Munyonyo Road. So I'm going to be taking this road. The construction is coming from the other side to this way. So the construction of the road are supposed to come this other side. Well, I'm happy that a few things are changing. Like the past years, a few things have changed. Here we used to have small structures and now they're building arcades. This one as well was a small structure. It used to be a bar and they're building a different site, just like here. And the speed at which this one is moving is very nice. Just like this is how the buildings that were here looked like, and now they're taking them off. There are more buildings being constructed, but that's not the reason. So we shall continue towards where the road constructions are happening. So let's go there and see for ourselves. Remember to like this video, subscribe to the channel, enable the bell button. So around here, this is where we have Machinde Secondary School and Machinde Junior. Works are starting to be visible around here, and that is in front there. Well, there are different cables and different pipes that have been shifted. That's the work you see up, or the diggings that you see up, that happened already. And I remember some time ago, some electric poles and other fiber poles were moved to create way for the construction. And you can clearly see around here, here. This is where the channel is being dug from the other side. And the road is going to be made a bit wider than it has been. So for starters, this is where the drainage is. It stops there. It's a bit deep. And this is called the Silverback Lounge. So this is it. They're putting culverts. You can see the size, or maybe because there is not much water around here, but that is the size. This is Salama Road, and these are some of the constructions going on after Machinde Secondary School around the Silverback Lounge, or around Luafu, because this area is called Luafu. Just want to show you the size of the culverts. Not that big. And that's how it looks like. So the other side, I guess, is the water pipes that have been shifted, and that's why they've seriously dug the other side and broken other fences to take through the water pipe. So here it's still open, and the other side it was covered already. So this is Salama Road, and once the road is done, it's going to be a better one for these people, because it's already dust. It has been dusty here, and once it's worked upon and made wider, it will ease the movement of the people around here and the businesses around here. Imagine the furniture businesses and the dust. All boutiques and dust. Every other business, there is no business that can thrive in dust. So that is it. So since they've done with the system here, they are putting the connectors, but you can see the size of the culverts. Small. This is some furniture. Dining and every other kind of furniture, workstations. Yeah, so this is it. Maybe we are going to trail it and see how it looks like as we continue going the other side. So this is how roads are constructed in Uganda, mostly in Kampala. Recently they work on the drainage first. Once the drainage is done, then they start the construction. And I guess they've started with this way because there is some good space this other side down than the other side up. The other side is filled with businesses. Hopefully, once they are done with this part, these people on the upper side can as well cooperate such that they work on the road and it's finished, because it will benefit all of them. All these trees are going to be put down. So this is a connector. Well, the connectors are bigger than the culverts. And what I'll say, the rain is going to disturb them, because during the rain season, the silt gets into the water channels, which is a hindrance. Sometimes they get blocked, and getting out the soils gets harder for them during construction, like you can see already. Anywho, drop a comment, let me know what you think of this road, any memories. In case of any, drop them. This is a concrete mixer. That one. Of course, road constructions come with a lot of disturbance. A lot of businesses are moved, a lot of people are moved, but later on the results benefit everyone in the community. Like along here, we used to have people selling chips and other businesses like fruits. But when the road came, they were pushed away. This is called Luafu. And this is how it looks like around here. So they've seriously dug up and everything is messy. The only problem I hate is that sometimes the project takes long. Of course, not sometimes, most of the projects take long, and in the process of taking long, it affects people. Like, imagine having an open space in such an area and it's a busy area. Sometimes people get accidents or even kids falling into those ditches. Is a bad thing. Anyway, this is it. They did not push down. It has moved along here. So meaning they will use more space up. Like all the structures that were there were broken to create way for the road and the pipes that they were taking through. Let's wait and see how it turns out in the end. This is it. I just wanted to give you this, or maybe I'll skip and go to another place that is a bit busy. I've put some soil and then compacted it around there. Those are water pipes. I think they're the ones that I've just replaced. And they needed to extend them to pave way for the road, because they couldn't have put water channel on the side where they were. So the ones that were lower were moved to the upper side. Someone here is doing the finishing. So around here, I'm walking over the water channel. Nothing much. It's only the water channel that I wanted to show you guys. This is it. Also, another problem is sometimes where these water channels pour or drain the water to, like those places are not constructed like here. See how deep it is? It's not built. That simply means every other time water is going that other side in huge volumes that were collected, it affects the other places where it is going. It goes with the soil, and in the process of going with the soil, deeper ditches are dug, and it puts people at risk, even houses that are next at risk of falling into. Like here you see there is a lot of water that comes from up. You can clearly see how it has dug through here. So there is a lot of water coming from up, going down. See the polythenes the other side. So meaning it goes with a lot of things, a lot of polythene, and continues the other side. It comes from there. Wow. Hopefully the problem is solved. It's like, oh, this place was flooded when it rained. And we're about to reach a place called Kulekana stage in front there. So when we come this other side of Kulekana, around here they dug up and put also a drainage channel. It has already been covered, and the road now seems to be wider. Just imagine this is where the drainage channel is. Of course the road itself is supposed to be passing around here, and the other side, once they work onto the other side, it will be a bit wide around this place, because this place is a marketplace, and I think this marketplace is not supposed to be here in public, or maybe they will find space for them and put them aside. You see, this is where we had the price display for Shell. It was taken away. So this is the simple market that is around here. It's not controlled by KCC. I think there are people, the locals, that control it. I just like how this water channel was built. Let me just point there and show you how it looks like. It was built, taken to the other side. It is all looking good and wide enough. It takes all the water that comes from up, and the concrete was good. So these people have a challenge of connecting it very well here to make sure that the water flows very well. A lot of things, fruits, foods, cooked and raw, chicken and other meats. So this is the other side, it's like the meat section. This is how this place looks like. As we are looking at the road, let's also look at this place. I think in the last 5 years, these two weren't around. Now they are finally here. There used to be smaller structures, not so developed. So this place is called Kulekana along Salama Road. So as we move towards this direction, we are heading to the south parts of Kampala. Remember, the 1,000 parts of Uganda are supposed, we don't have the 1,000 part of Uganda. The parts that are supposed to be called the 1,000 parts of Uganda are the ones that are in Lake Victoria, the islands of Lake Victoria. Because the side where Lake Victoria is, that's where we call the south. So I'm walking towards Munyonyo, which is on the shores, or which is at the beaches of Lake Victoria. So this is the south where I'm heading, the southern parts of Kampala. That's where the Kampala-Entebbe Expressway starts from, which we call the Southern Bypass. Let's keep moving. So that's how vital this road is. So this is the hardware. They sell tanks, iron bars, cement. So see how small this water channel is. This is too small for sure. According to the water that comes from the other side up, this is too small. Let's peep through here and see the size. Again. Well, they're done with everything, but the size still too small. That's according to me. Of course, I'm not saying it because it's not what they're supposed to do. If it's what they're supposed to do, it's okay. But to me, it is a small size according to the water volumes that come from up to this way. Very small. You see these ones that they used as guards? These would have made a better drainage channel. Imagine this if these were used instead than those. It would be something better. It's the rush hour. People are trying to find their way back home. Already filled in soil with silt. Yeah.